Hi everybody, welcome back. We are live in Yellowstone National Park, the Hayes Administration Building. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But usually when you enter Yellowstone National Park, they hand you a map.
Yeah, and that's an easy way to facilitate how to get around. However, there's another map here in the park, a map of the United States. It's been a feature of the Mammoth Hotel for 80 years. And thanks to the restoration efforts this summer, this wooden icon will be a part of Yellowstone for years to come.
It was created in 1937 by Robert Reamer and W.H. Fay, who were Seattle architects. Reamer is very well known for being the architect of the Old Faithful Inn. He was brought in to do some renovations to the hotel here, and they created this map. It took about 5 months for them to create it, and it actually contains 2,544 pieces of very thin wood veneer. They're actually 1/32 of an inch thick, so very thin veneers from 15 different woods in 9 countries.
The map has been cleaned before. It's been repaired. And the original rubber cement was replaced back in the 1990s. This time, though, the map was taken down, and for the first time since arriving in 1937, it left Yellowstone National Park.
Took the map off the wall, and for the first time it actually was able to be transported down to the Park Service labs in Tucson, Arizona, where they could do a lot more in-depth work on the map. Since they were in the lab setting, they were able to kind of clean off the old varnish, re-adhere some pieces that were kind of buckling, and do some in-painting and put a new surface on it. So it's actually cleaned it up quite a bit.
The goal was not to make it look like new, rather simply highlight its past 8 decades. New windows in the map room will now help prevent fading, and it has faded over the years. Curry says taking the map to the lab this summer may be the best thing that's happened to it since it was made.
Because I think they were able to do a lot more in-depth work than if they would be very limited if it was here in the map room, where they had a lot more of their tools and supplies in the lab setting. And I think it was also interesting just taking it off the wall, seeing how it was fabricated and getting a better sense of that for its preservation.
So next time you're in the park, go to the map room in the Mammoth Hotel. Look for the railroad hotspots of 1937 America and see if you can find the mistaken state capital. But most of all, enjoy this iconic piece of Yellowstone that really has very little to do with Yellowstone. In the map room at the Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
Now, a little fun note to pass along. There is an incorrect capital on the East Coast on this map. We're not going to give it away. You have to come out and find it for yourself.
Little kids can, big people can't.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing to ever see with that. Meantime, I know Matt could get it because he knows everything about maps and things. By the way, Matt, as we toss it back to you, lightly snowing here at Mammoth Hot Springs, Yellowstone National Park. How's it working back here in Bozeman?